Joining us on the phone, Jeff Windau, Edward Jones, senior analyst. He has a hold rating on shares of Boeing. So taking into this account of the report, does this make you have to reevaluate that hold rating on Boeing, Jeff?
Well, as we look at Boeing, obviously these are very complex planes, very complex situations and approval processes. From our perspective, when we went to a hold rating last week, the accidents and the investigation just increased the uncertainty. As we look out, though, we do still see that Boeing has a long backlog of 737s. We believe customers, if the MAX is canceled, they'll probably transfer over to other versions of the 737. And, of course, they have the defense business and the service business. So, right now we continue to evaluate the news, and we're going to continue to look at changes as they come out. But right now we do believe there's still a good long-term perspective for the company.
So aside from sort of their order book, et cetera, I mean, are we at risk here of more oversight now from the government if it comes to light that there was some duplicitous acts, or just the fact that the FAA wasn't necessarily staffed to do their job? Are we going to get more overhang on a regulatory basis?
I think we are likely to see more overhang, if you will, from the governmental agencies. I think, obviously, this is bringing out some critical points. There's going to be a lot of discussion and further investigations, and I do think we probably are likely to see more involvement or more independence from the agencies. Now, ultimately, that will probably, expand the time it takes for certification on a lot of these planes, and we'll have to see how this all plays out. But, definitely there's going to be a lot more inquiry into how these certifications occur.
So what happens now for Boeing?
At this point, Boeing is really still marching forward, working on their software fix. Of course, they're working with all the agencies to help try to determine the root cause of the problems, to make sure they understand the issues, and then working with all their customers to get any potential changes implemented. So this is going to continue to be an evolving process over the next several weeks, and we're going to continue to hear more news about it. Do you
still, or what is your level of confidence that you may have with management still?
We are still very confident with management. Again, these are very difficult technological breakthroughs that they're doing with a lot of these planes. We know that management is very focused on safety. We still have confidence in their abilities. Again, we're going to have to continue to watch the news flow and make sure, we understand how the decision process were made over time in regards to certification and safety. But at this point, we haven't seen anything that really raises a red flag for us. But again, this is a very evolving process. It's going to occur over, multiple weeks, if not months. And again, that just kind of increased the uncertainty in our opinion, and that's why we moved to a hold rating.